welcome to Algebra Wonder video. In this video, we will learn about arithmetic sequence. So go ahead, take a few minutes to think of this pattern. Okay, so this pattern is an example of arithmetic sequence. So arithmetic sequence where the difference between any two consecutive term is constant. What does that mean? So in this pattern, we started with 3 star, and then we have 9 star, we have 15 stars. So we're adding 6, as you can see here. So the difference between any two number here, any two consecutive means after each other. So 3 and 9 consecutive terms, 9 and 15 consecutive terms, 15 and 21 consecutive terms. So if you get the difference between any of those two consecutive terms, you get a constant number. So let us see. Here is two consecutive terms. 45 minus 39 is 6. If you choose any other number, 27 minus 21 is 6, and so on. Okay? So again, the difference between any two consecutive number, is a constant. As you can see, here is all 6, is all constant. So now let's look at some vocabulary here for arithmetic sequence. So this is a sequence we just saw with the stars, 3, 9, 15, and now we can continue. We're adding 6 star all the time. So the first number, we call it first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, and so on. And again here, if you look at two consecutive terms, 9 minus 3 is 6. 15 minus 9 is 6, and so on. So we're adding a same constant, and we call this one common difference. So it's a constant number, and we call it common difference. Why is difference? Because you get 9 minus 3, second term minus the first, you get 6, and so on. And so on. So fifth term minus the fourth term, it gives you 6. So the difference between any two consecutive term, if you subtract them, if you go backward, look, this way you add. If you go backward, you subtract. So 27 minus 21, 6. 21 minus 15, 6. 15 minus 9, 6. 9 minus 3, 6. So we call this common difference. And as you can see here, I'm adding a constant number. And we learned that the function that add a constant rate is actually a linear relationship. So arithmetic sequence is a linear relationship, and this is my rate. This is my rate of change here. I'm adding 6. As the term increase by 1, I'm adding 6. So my common difference will be the slope. So let's look at this example here. So where x is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, what is the function rule for the sequence? So again, we just agree that this is a linear relationship. And we know that we can write this as f of x equal mx plus b, slope-intercept form. M is my slope, which is my rate, and we just discovered it is 6. What is my b? Here is going to be the challenge. My b, I'm going to make my b is my first term. So I start at 3, so I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to start at 3. But here is going to be a challenge. What is that challenge? Look at this. So if you need the term number 1, the first term, okay, if you want to use the equation, x has to be 0. Why? Because I made my first term is the y-intercept. 6 times 0 is 0, plus 3 is 3. So again, first term, x is 0. Now, if you need the second term, x has to be 1. Let us see that. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9. If you need the third term, you put x is 2. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 3 is 15, and so on. Okay? So again, remember, why this happening? Why this happening? Why? If I need the first term, I need to put x is 0. Because I decide to make my y-intercept is the first term. I decide that. And we know that y-intercept when x is 0. So as you can see here, if you need any term number, you must substitute by x by the number before it. So if you need the 100th term, you can use the equation, and x has to be 99. So we're going to go ahead and substitute 6 times 99 plus 3. And then we will figure out that it's going to be 597. So if you keep going in this pattern, 3, 9, 15, 21, 27, keep going until you reach the 100th term. This is the first, second, third, and so on. So the value will be 597 for the 100th term. So now is going to be your time for Algebra Wonder. Draw an arithmetic sequence pattern, like how I do the stars, make your own, and write the function rule for this pattern. And go ahead and share it with your classmates, with your family, and enjoy the math. Thank you.